My first car was right out of college. I got a VW Jetta. It was a 1984. This was in 1989. The car had 100,000 miles on it. Pretty good shape, stick shift. And basically drove it for another 150,000 miles. So 250,000 miles got out of that car. So ended up being a great deal. It was the car I bought when I first started my career doing tax shelter annuities with teachers. So I'd be driving all over the counties in Prince George's County and Carroll County, going to visit my clients. My wife and I have had Bernese Mountain Dogs for probably the last 20 years. Our first one, Snickers, who unfortunately I ran over with my Escalade at night. Survived, by the way, and survived another couple years, lived till 9.5, which, Bernese Mountain Dogs typically, if they live to 10, that's pretty good for them because they're a big dog. Was not a good night that night. And then basically, we got, after Snickers passed away about 10 years ago, we got Bentley, and we ended up having to actually put Bentley down right before Christmas this year, which was kind of sucky from that standpoint. But we now have a rescue dog named Shelby, who came from the Houston area, and so she's been a blessing. We've been really enjoying her, and Melissa brought her all the way down to Florida so she could spend time with us when we're down here. As a lot of you know, I am Canadian. I am originally from Windsor, Ontario, which is actually, if you look on the map, it's south of Detroit. So as a Canadian, if you grow up and you just think about geographically where you are, and you're always thinking the U.S. is south of us, it was really confusing me for, through elementary school, middle school, when you look at Detroit and realize that was north. So just getting your bearings right sometimes was a little confusing as you were growing up from that standpoint. But Windsor was a great city. Really enjoyed living there. My mom still lives there. Most of my relatives are there. I have two older brothers who, one's in Winnipeg, Manitoba, which they also call Winterpeg. That's how cold it is. And my brother John is in Calgary, Alberta. So a lot of cool cities in Canada, and really enjoyed growing up there, but love Maryland, and now starting to like Florida. Just because it's football season right now, I'm obviously rooting for the Ravens. I was a Detroit Lions fan, obviously because I lived next to Detroit for many years. Barry Sanders was always one of my favorite players, but Detroit has just been terrible for years. They are the Cleveland of Michigan. Having the Ravens has been an enjoyable team to root for. They typically are very good and consistent since I've been cheering for them. So hoping somehow they can pull it out this year. Going to be a tough task getting past Buffalo and Kansas City, but we'll see how it goes. So whoever you're rooting for, wish you luck, but go Ravens.